Welcome back to Rinka's Kitchen. I have another family favorite recipe that I'd like to share with you, and it's called bean soup, BAB LEVES. So what I'd like to do is show you how this is made, and the first thing that you need to do is you need to add some beans. What I've done is I've chosen mixed beans, and it has all kinds of varieties of mixed beans. And that chickpeas, red, white, kidney beans, a whole mixture of different types of beans, and you can probably buy that in your local grocery store. And today I've chosen that, but in my website recipe it's one cup of white or red beans, or I say mixed beans. So with the mixed beans, what I've done is I've soaked them for about approximately 12 hours in cold water, and it's 1 cup of mixed beans. And then they're ready to cook. They're easier to cook because they'll be very hard if you don't do that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the onions to the beans. So this is 1 medium sweet onion and 2 cloves of garlic chopped up. And then I've got the seasoning, so I've got some Vegeta. So I've got 1 teaspoon of Vegeta, or a vegetable base if you have that. If you can't find Vegeta, then you can use a vegetable base. And then I've got some sea salt. I've got 1 teaspoon of sea salt added to the onions and the garlic and mixed beans. And then I've got a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, ground black pepper, added to it. So now what I do is I add 6 cups of water to all of the ingredients, above ingredients. And I'm going to cook that for approximately an hour, and I'm going to make sure that I have the lid of the pot halfway on, like that, and I'm going to cook it for about an hour at medium heat. And what I will do is I will come back and I will show you by adding the remaining ingredients, the carrots, the parsnips, and the sausage. And then what I would do is I would cook it for an additional 30 minutes. And this recipe would serve about approximately 6 people. Welcome back again to Rinka's Kitchen. I have on the stove some bean soup that I've been cooking for approximately an hour. So what I did was I put mixed beans, onions, garlic, and all the seasonings in there, and ready to be prepared for the next step of this great soup. So what I've done is I've diced up some carrots into 1/4 sizes, so I'm going to add that to my beans. So these have been cooking for about an hour with onions and garlic. And I'm going to add the parsnips. So dice those up into 1/4 pieces, and then I've got some garlic sausage, and I went to the farmer's market and got some smoked garlic sausage elk meat. So this is kind of like a specialty sausage, so you can add any type of sausage that you prefer. So I'm going to add that to the soup, and this is great served on its own because it's very filling. So I'm just going to stir all these ingredients in. And I'm going to continue cooking this for approximately 30 minutes until the carrots have been cooked. Then it can be served. It can be served with some rye bread, your favorite rye bread or favorite bread of your choice. So I will be back in about 30 minutes to show you this great recipe. Welcome back again to Rinka's Kitchen. I have a pot of soup that was cooked on the stove for about an hour and a half, and the bean soup is ready. And what I'd like to do is show you this great recipe, very tasty recipe. The kitchen is smelling just great with the smoked sausage and the onions and garlic and beans. And so what I'd like to do is show you this great recipe. Now, as I mentioned before, this recipe is great served with just bread, and you can put some butter on it, and you can choose one of your favorite breads. Traditionally, Hungarians would eat rye bread with this soup, so this is something that you could serve to your guests as a main dish, or you can serve it as a starter dish and then serve some of the other dishes that I've mentioned on my website. So I hope you enjoy cooking this for your family or your friends, and if you need to contact me, you can contact me at irene@irenkaskitchen.com and irenkaskitchen.com. And you can also download some of my recipes, make copies of my recipes, click onto the recipe on my website, and then you can copy and print some of the actual recipes. Until next time, bon appetit, jó étvágyat!